We are live now. Let me go check YouTube and make sure it's up.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to week 7. Although we're already in week 7.
Well, it says week 6 on the YouTube right now,
On
like always.
The YouTube.
Week 7 live stream. There we go.
All right, it's done. I now have a 425 game this week.
All right.
We have a ton of questions this week. You want to just get started on them?
Yeah, let me make sure the audio's good. You go ahead.
All right, so John Duplessis. Make sure it's good.
My audio is not, but go ahead. Start answering.
All right, so John Duplessis asks, need 2 running backs, half-point PPR, Alex Collins, Michael Carter, Devonta Freeman, Devonta Booker, or Khalil Herbert. I would personally go Michael Carter and Alex Collins. I just got kind of dark in here.
I know, right? It's crazy what you don't have.
Trying to set the mood.
And the spotlights are on.
All right, Anthony Ingram is asking Matt Ryan or Derek Carr. I'm going to go with Matt Ryan this week. I think he's going to have a good week.
All right.
Is yours working now?
Yeah, I will be right back.
Super Forecaster asks PPR Rondale Moore or one of the waiver guys, as in Darius Slayton, Russell Gage, Van Jefferson, and that's assuming Shepard is out. Let's see. The Cardinals got the Texans, so I'm going to keep with Moore. And then kicker Bullock or Zane Gonzalez. I'm going to go Moore and Fat Randy Bullock. Is that like an official nickname for Randy Bullock? Fat Randy? Or do we just make that up?
Well, that's just rude.
I mean, he's a little chubby, but man, can he kick a football. All right, would you flex? Why is Ben Schrager hopping in our comments?
Do not go down that road. Ben Schrager's a great.
Let's see. He's got the check mark, which we'll get here in a couple weeks. So flex, Zach Ertz, Devonta Freeman, St. Brown, or Slayton. I would go Devonta Freeman. Although he's likely to be in a 3-headed monster this week, or 4-headed with Lamar, so it might not be the easiest thing. We agreed with Ben Schrager in our answer. Darnold or Matt Ryan. I'm gonna stick with Ryan again. Pretty high on Ryan this week.
Oh, I wonder why.
Well, to be fair, I picked him up because I'm high on him. Let's see. Sammy Boy is asking Elijah Mitchell or Chris Godwin at flex. This is standard. I think it's certainly Godwin with Antonio Brown and Gronk out. To be fair, I picked up Matt Ryan because I was high on him. I didn't be high on him because I picked him up.
Definitely not because you have him, you're not high on him. That can't be it.
No,
Nathan doesn't value his players like that.
That's not how it works. Ramondre Stevenson or Alex Collins? I would go Alex Collins.
Might be out of breath, but here we are.
You just got the steps. All right.
A few steps.
Anthony Ingram is asking Devonta Freeman or Devonta Smith for your flex.
Devontae Smith.
I like that.
I'm not high on
One Freeman.
Freeman.
Excuse the heavy breathing into the microphone. Spencer's got about 3 or 4 steps.
No,
He's
you
gotta
can't
go.
hear it. You can't hear it.
Can't hear what?
You can't hear the breathing.
Cardinals or Rams?
Martin has a few
Cardinals.
a few PPR questions. Darnold or Tua is the first one.
I'd go Darnold.
I would go Tua.
Really?
I don't like Tua, but they have such a good matchup.
They play Atlanta? Is that right?
Yeah, and Jalen Waddle is starting to play like the star he was supposed to be, or he is going to be.
But Tua just isn't good.
No, I agree. Tua is not good.
For standard lead, would you go Myles
you got a lot of
Gaskin?
questions.
Oh yeah, Myles Gaskin or Kenyon Drake?
I go Gaskin just because
Who?
Gaskin because I think he has the.
He's the starting running back compared to Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, I think he has the easier opportunity to touches.
I agree.
You could even make the case that Kenyon Drake is the third running back in Las
Absolutely,
Vegas
yeah.
some weeks.
Absolutely. All right, with Darren Waller being out, would you pivot to O.J. Howard, Cole Kmet, or Moreau? And if in, would you play him?
Oh, that one's tough.
Well, if Waller does play, you obviously play Waller. But let's just assume he's not. I would go with Foster Moreau. Maybe?
No, I go Cole Kmet.
Cole
I think
Kmet?
it's between Cole Kmet and O.J. Howard for me. I don't trust O.J. Howard at all. But
They are playing the Bucks, who you have to pass against. So that might help. All right, so Big Cheese is asking, he cannot trust Sterling Shepard. So would you play Bateman or Devonta Smith? I think that's easily Smith.
maybe for you,
Yeah.
I think Bateman's the better
Yeah.
wide receiver.
Yeah. All right, so pick two.
No, I'm just high on Rashad Bateman. Everybody,
Like
I'm just
unnecessarily high. All right, so pick two out of this bunch. Sterling Shepard, Jalen Waddle, Tyler Boyd, Damian Williams, Devontae Booker, and Rashad Penny.
2 flexes.
It just says pick two. So let's go ahead and
Damian
let's
Williams.
eliminate the ones that you like.
I think Damian Williams and Devontae Booker for me. I don't trust Shepard coming off
Damian
the
Williams
injury.
against the Bucks?
Yeah. I prefer the 2 running backs.
No shot.
You don't think so?
I would go Jalen Waddle and Devontae Booker. The
No,
Bears running backs didn't do
I think
nothing.
Damian Williams can pass catch though. That's the thing that sets him aside from Khalil Herbert, who I think could have a 3-point game. Is I think Damian Williams could catch 4 or 5 passes
I think they both
and maybe
will have it.
fall in the end zone.
Not against the Bucks. Boyd or Damian Williams in half-point PPR? Boyd's been terrible this year.
Yeah, did you say Boyd or Damian Williams? Once again, going Damian Williams.
All right, that one I can agree with just because I don't think Boyd has been very good this year. New follower Carl Benandana. Appreciate the follow. Question from Rachel Hogan. Oops. Hold on. Where is it? From Rachel Hogan, full PPR, Damian Williams or Myles Gaskin? I would go Gaskin. And then Renfro or Bateman for flex? Certainly Renfro.
All right, so the Bucks, when Myles Gaskin played the Bucks, he did not do nothing on the ground, but as a pass catcher, he went 10 for 74 with 2 touchdowns.
It's because the quarterback has a noodle.
So, what you're saying, Justin Fields is any better than Tua?
1,000%.
You think you would take Justin
1,000%.
Fields right now better more than Tua?
1,000%, yes.
I would take Tua right now.
Ugh.
I think if you put Justin Fields in the Miami offense, he's not doing better than Tua.
No shot.
Like I don't like Tua. I think they are 2 bottom 5 quarterbacks right now. But I would rather have Tua. Let's put that up on a poll real quick.
That is a good one. Yeah, I would go Fields.
Which quarterback?
Would you flex Brandon Ayuk, AJ Dillon, or Zach Ertz? I think I would flex AJ Dillon. He's been getting a lot of touches.
Non-fantasy. All right.
PPR. This one kind of hurts to answer. DK Metcalf or Marquise Brown? That's one I want to.
Tagovailoa.
Just like, what?
I don't know how to spell his name. Tua. How do you spell it?
It's
Tua?
like TAGOVAILOA, something like that.
That's why I always speak it into the mic when I'm answering questions, and they usually
Yeah,
take
it's like
it.
a Hawaiian name. I don't know if it'll pick it up. Here, I got you.
How old is the Dolphins quarterback?
I got you right here.
Here we go. Tago Veloa.
Was I right? Wait, let me see. Yeah, I was right. Yeah.
There we go. Well, now I'll never forget.
That's
so.
facts. Okay, so Shay is asking his last one.
Oh, Gibson or McKissick? I take Gibson.
I think you got to go Gibson, but like it would not surprise me if they get behind him. McKissick plays every snap.
Or do you start T. Higgins over him?
No,
I'm rolling with Gibson.
Gibson, yeah. All right, 49. Wait. Are we still okay with the weather conditions for the 49ers versus Colts game? I would say yes.
Let's see what it's in San Francisco, right? It's got to be if they're worried about the weather because Indianapolis is a dome, right?
Correct.
Hourly weather in San Francisco. Let's see. We have 100% of rain all day.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Chilling. And it's kind of cold there.
Well, see, if you're asking about Debo, I'm assuming he's asking about Debo, right?
They didn't specify.
Well, if you're asking about Debo, when they cannot get Debo the ball in pass catching,
They're horrible.
they'll line him up in jet sweeps. They'll get him the ball in the backfield. I'm not sure if they'll still do that with Jermichael Hasty. I don't think Jermichael Hasty's a real factor. But I just feel like they'll make sure they get Debo and Brandon Ayuk the ball. They're too. I hope they get Brandon Ayuk the ball. What a depressing draft pick. Golly.
Wait, did you pick him?
No, I didn't pick him. I picked Debo. So I got lucky.
Did you see the headline down there at the bottom? Not that one, but the other one. It was Jamar Chase goes 1-on-1 with Randy Moss. You think the rookie receiving touchdown record gets brought up?
What's he at right now? 6?
See, he's scored in
I think he has 6.
every game but one. But
he
one
had
game
2
he
touchdowns.
So I think it's 6. I can double check that.
I don't think he touches it. I think he probably has 10 or 11.
I mean, that's a hell of a year.
He's a stud, though. Have you seen him?
He's got 5.
Have you seen Joe Mixon?
He's got 5.
Have you seen Joe Mixon's long touchdown run, his block?
From last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
He has 5 touchdowns, by the way.
No, I don't think he's touching him. I don't know. Watch out
No
for Jamar
shot.
Chase breaking this record. Let's see. Any more questions?
We got a barn burner with Justin Fields versus Tua. 43% go with Fields, 57% with Tua. I think that is absurd.
I haven't even gone on my burners yet and voted. I'll leave it out. I won't.
Look at this. Non-fantasy Fields for sure. Fantasy-wise, I hung on to Tua this morning and got Fields.
When did you stop answering questions?
I think I've gotten all of them.
I saw one about Metcalf.
Yeah, I've got all of them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Sweet. Where did somebody ask something about Metcalf?
It was Metcalf or Marquise Brown.
Yeah, I'm rolling Marquise Brown. That's a hot take this week. Marquise Brown. And it's sad that it's actually like kind of close this year too.
Yeah.
It is. Go to scoring real quick and see how close they are to each other.
All right.
PPR, non-PPR, I don't care.
I
bet it's a difference of 2 or 3 points.
For like average or total points?
For like average.
Marquise Brown is up by 0.8.
See, that's
game.
like...
That
why
is
are
not
they-
going to continue though.
Why are they that close, though? Like, you would have never thought that going into the year.
Because he has 5 touchdowns this year. Been catching deep balls.
Well, Lamar's been a fucking pocket passer. Excuse. Oh, gosh, I keep doing it.
Well, DK has 5 touchdowns too.
Well, Lamar's been such a freaking good passer this year, and what you don't expect. Oh, well, that's
Well, you're going to get our YouTube channel canceled.
Yes, I'm over here just cussing like a sailor.
It's all good.
So let's see.
All right, so we're 12 minutes away from inactives. Who's your surprise inactive?
I'm not even going to start. I
What
suck
do you
at these
mean?
so bad.
No, but
Let's
that's
go.
the point.
Let's go.
They're impossible to predict.
Are
we going through
non-injury related? I'm not yet. I'm just going through these games to see who could.
We'll do it after inactives.
Gotta be like kind of a bum player, but
Like a Stephon Diggs or something.
I'll go with.
Stephon Diggs is inactive this week. So is Josh Allen.
You suck at jokes, dude.
Wow.
You suck at. All
I think
these
I
jokes.
finally talked into existence. All right, let's see here.
I'll go Tyson Williams. Just because
What?
no, just because everybody he's projected for 5.
It's a kick
So
in the balls.
everybody's expecting him to be active this week because they only have 3 running backs on the roster. What if they just roll with their 2 running backs and then their fullback? I don't know.
Get Peyton Ricard out there.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
is one big son of a bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Just
My surprise inactive is Josh Gordon.
if Tyson Williams is not if Tyson Williams is inactive, I'll pick up Devontae Freeman and play him over Khalil Herbert. You know what? I'm doing that right now.
Yes. All right.
Have you seen where me and you play each other in 4 leagues this week?
Wait, do we really?
Look,
In 4 leagues?
so this one, this one, and this one. I don't know why, but
What's your team name in that last one?
oh, nothing.
Oh, you. Oh, it's sorry.
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
Inappropriate. should I play Devontae Freeman? I'm sure you're screaming yes.
No, you know what? Surprise inactive is going to be Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram?
No. Well, I'm going to say it's one of the Texans running backs. I'm not going to say which one, but I got a feeling one of them's going to be inactive. Do we ask the phone for you? Because for those who don't know, we play each other in our main league this week, and both of our teams are absolutely decimated. With
I am
buys and
starting.
injuries. Let me show the matchup real quick.
I have Najee Harris, Austin Eckler, David Montgomery, Amari Cooper, and my best wide receiver, Kadarius Toney out. So, and I have T.Y. Hilton and Kenny Galladay. So all my bench right now is projected for 0.
I've got one guy who's projected for any points. That's my bench this week. It's kind of tough.
See, we are both are just.
We're struggling.
It's going to be bad.
I picked up Christian Kirk over Marquez Callaway.
Higgins or Waddle?
I assume that's T. Higgins.
Yeah.
I would go T. Higgins. Although I think it's close.
I'd roll with T. Higgins too.
Excuse me.
Oh, let's see. A new report just came out about Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson is not playing this year. Just ignore it. One of the best wide receivers of this decade retired today, Chris Hogan. Won 2 Super Bowls with the Pats.
Wow.
It's a sad day.
Well, that's some news.
What?
Deshaun Watson is expected to get traded by November 2nd.
But
I would pick
will
him.
not play.
I would pick him up and he will play. I think he will play.
I will bet any amount of money that he will not play. No team in their right mind would play him with those kind of accusations lingering.
Well, I mean, a team like Miami.
It's such a bad look. They've committed to Tua.
I think he'll. Yeah, well,
Unless Brian
Arizona also committed to Josh Rosen, so we see how that worked out, and then went behind his back and drafted Kyler Murray. I think there should be 16 teams in on Deshaun Watson. You just got to get clear to those.
Maybe Buffalo.
No, maybe Seattle. That's who he should go to. They have a washed-up quarterback who can't stay healthy.
And we obviously don't care about suspended players, seeing how he signed Josh Gordon, no problem. Let's see.
What do you think Deshaun Watson plays this year?
On what team?
Let's say Miami or Philadelphia.
I don't see him going to either of them.
I think he's obviously, if he goes to Miami, I think he's a top 6 quarterback.
If he goes there and is, guaranteed starting that week, he would be inside my top 10.
He's got, oh my gosh, Will Fuller.
Will Fuller.
He automatically becomes a wide receiver 1.
Until he gets hurt.
Is
there a racetrack upstairs?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a horses upstairs either. I mean,
Cameron, if you're watching, can you please sit down for a minute? Sterling Shepard or Allen Robinson as my wide receiver 2. I'm going Robinson.
It's so sad that we're asking that right now.
I'm going Robinson, though. This should be a good week because they're playing the Bucs, who have no corners.
Let's go with
Tua or Tannehill this week. I'm going Tannehill.
I'll go with Tannehill, too. I'll go with Tannehill.
I'm going to retweet this. Shay person's tweet at us. Really appreciates us each week. What a guy. Or a girl. I don't know who he is. Or she is.
Pick 2 between Gaskin, Michael Carter, Ruggs, or Freeman. I'm going Gaskin and Carter.
I would agree.
I'm going Gaskin and Carter. I'll be right back. I got to go get a special jersey. Hold on. Just for you.
I apologize in advance when he comes back breathing a little heavy. He had to go up the stairs again. Let me peep onto our YouTube to see if we got any questions over there. Inactives come out in 5 minutes. Who is you guys' surprise inactives for this week? Let's see. All right, got some more questions here from Golden Heat. Start 2, 1 running back and 1 flex PPR. Gaskin, Miles Sanders, Shepard, Boyd, and Gage. I would go Gaskin and Sanders. I think last week the Eagles, everybody knew what Miles Sanders is capable of when he gets to the ball. So I don't know how you don't just keep feeding him. Let's see. John Mencius asks, is Rashad Penny worth a pickup for the long run? I would say no. He's never going to be the starting running back unless like 3 people get hurt, and there's just too many running backs there to compete with. It's just not worth it. Plus, he's super injury prone, and I just don't think he's good. That's coming from a Seattle fan. Let's see. Apologize if you can hear the commotion upstairs. It sounds like there's I don't know, maybe a bar fight going on or something. A.J. Brown or Terry McLaurin this week. I would go Terry, and then Herbert, Damian Williams, A.J. Dillon, or Devontae Freeman. I'd go Damian Williams. No A.J. Dillon. Yeah, so Terry and Dillon. Appreciate all the questions. All right, start 2 full PPR. Marquez Callaway, Rondell Moore, or J.D. McKissick. I'm going Callaway McKissick. I think McKissick is a good play this week because they're likely to be down against Green Bay. And when they're down, Gibson doesn't see the field nearly as much, and they use McKissick often. So if you got him in a semi-deep league, don't hesitate to throw him in. There's one league where all my running backs are either hurt or on bye, so I'm playing Gibson and McKissick. So see how that goes. Half-point PPR, Waddle or Devonta Smith. I'm going to go Smith just because he has less competition for targets, I think. Excuse me. All right, let's see what else we got. Zach Ertz or Dallas Goedert this week? I would go Dallas Goedert just because we're not entirely sure how Zach Ertz is going to be used in Arizona just yet, although it should be good. It should be a very hefty workload. Mo Alley Cox or Tyler Higbee? I would certainly go with Higbee. Let's see who else we got here. Cordero Patterson or Mike Davis. In all formats, I'm going with Cordero Patterson. I just think he's the better player in general. Just want to apologize again for the heavy breathing that is coming down the stairs. There are multiple steps involved. I can't. What is this jersey?
No, this isn't the one I was looking for, but I did find a Zion Duke jersey.
Why do you have a Zion Duke jersey?
I don't know.
I appreciate that. What size is it?
I don't know. I got it to hang up in my room and never hung it up.
Whilst you're like a closet Zion fan. Hey, this TV up here, can we turn it to NBCSN? For my fellow soccer fans out there?
Why don't you
No.
tell the followers why you want to turn to that?
Yeah, Manchester United and Liverpool are playing today at 11:30 at Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams. Massive Manchester United fan here. I think Ronaldo goes for 2 goals and an assist. I think the third goal comes from Marcus Rashford out in the left wing. But we lose 4-3 because Mohamed Salah has 4 goals.
All right, let's look at some YouTube questions, and then we'll get to our game picks. Our muchly anticipated.
Inactives are coming out in a minute. Ooh, did you just hang up on your girlfriend?
Yes, wow. It's inactives.
That's tough. Yeah, it's fair enough.
All right, let's see. All right, got to put the phone down.
The phone?
Spencer's been really into the podcast. I'm into the live today.
Did you just refer to yourself in third person?
I always do.
Tevin Coleman is inactive. Every week I say Tevin Coleman, and it never hits. And then this week it hits.
Michael Carter.
Oh, God. To be fair, though, Tevin Coleman wasn't playing much, and they've got like 4 running backs.
Is the Michael P. Ryan inactive too?
No.
Oh, well, the Michael P.
Sammy
Ryan's
Watkins and Latavius Murray, as expected, are both inactive.
Antonio Gibson's active.
Thank you, Jesus.
So Tyson Williams will be playing today. So there goes mine. All right, you ready for game picks?
Let's do it.
Get some questions real quick while
Wait, how do we do last
go over
week?
these game picks. Yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to see how we did.
All right. Ooh, plenty of questions came in like that 2 minutes where you were exercising up the steps. Full point PPR, need flex, Christian Kirk or St. Brown. I would go Kirk. They're playing Houston. Hopefully Kyler airs it out.
7-5 and all right. So you got back on track that last week. You went 8-4. I went 7-5. That will make our record.
How many weeks have we done this?
I have since week 4.
So this is our
35 and
14.
22 for me.
So I'm 2-1.
You went 8-4. No, I think you're 2-2.
Have we done 4 weeks?
Yeah.
No, okay. 2-2.
8-4. So you were 29. So you got back on the winning record last week. But I still have a 6-game lead over you. I am 35 and 22. You are 29 and 28.
All right. Alex Collins or Kenyon Drake, PPR. Definitely Collins. Drake's a
All
bum.
right. So this week, let's get into it.
Gibson or Mike Davis for flex? Certainly
Gibson.
Just so worried about the injuries. Man's made of glass.
Do we still have more questions?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, this is kind of a big question. Let's put our brains together for this one.
Oh, boy.
So this guy needs an RB2, a wide receiver 2, and a flex out of these players. Antonio Gibson, Chuba Hubbard, Chase Edmonds, Allen Robinson, Corey Davis, Rashad Bateman, and Brendan Ayuk. So I think the easiest one to pick out of those is the receiver, and I would go Allen Robinson.
I'll go Chuba, Allen Robinson, and Gibson in the flex.
I would agree with that.
Oh. Actually. Oh, crap.
What? What are you saying, oh crap about? Sterling Shepard. Do you have Shepard in?
Yeah, what do I do?
Wait, I thought you were playing
What do I do?
Wait, you were just talking about playing somebody. So Shepard is
What do I do?
Who else do you even have?
I'm going to have to drop somebody.
Play like Kenny Galladay or something. But you have
I'm going to have to
you have a
drop
bunch
somebody.
of bums on your bench.
I don't know who to drop. I really don't know who to drop.
From a friend to friend. Scroll down. I would 100% drop Kadarius Toney. Nobody is picking him up.
I'm keeping Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney's my little wild card this.
Then drop like Kenny Galladay or T.Y. Both are just
Devontae Parker's
trash.
out.
I would drop T.Y. You're never going to play him. Unless we play again, I hope you play him. Who'd you say is out?
Devontae Parker. So Devontae Parker is out.
Little boost to Jalen Waddle.
Little depressed right now. I think I'm going to drop Kenny Galladay.
I would agree with that.
I don't,
Although I would drop T.Y. Hilton
I don't
before
know
I
if
drop Kenny Galladay.
I don't know if I'd ever play T.Y. Hilton.
That's what I'm
you know
saying.
what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
But no, I'm picking up
Ramondre
Devontae
Stevenson
Freeman.
is inactive. Ramondre Stevenson is inactive.
A lot of people ask, is he really?
Yep.
All right.
I should have told you to pick him up, play him. I mean, Stevenson's in. Stevenson, good. I should have told you, like, Harris is inactive and Brandon Bolden's inactive.
And I report all that. All right. I think I'm going to drop. Ooh, this is tough. I think I'm going to drop T.Y. Hilton. Ooh. T.Y. Hilton's out after just getting hyped up last week. Dude, what a decimated squad.
Dude, everybody's is, though, except for Jackson's. Jackson's projected for 115 in standard in a 12-team league. Just think about that for a second. All right. A.J. Green or
I
Christian
really
Kirk?
hope Devontae Freeman falls in the end zone today. Oh, man. Oh, man, what a bad day. Oh, man. So Saquon, Kenny Galladay, Kadarius Toney. Shepard.
So
Woo!
Darius Slayton, maybe wide receiver 1?
Wow. Is Darius Slayton available? Probably not, because the weirdest people get added in this league.
Yeah.
No, he's available. There ain't a
Yeah.
there ain't a chance I'm picking up Darius Slayton. Although he might score more than He might score more than
Wait, can we get that on a...
It's the I put the controller over there. I put it's HDMI 2. It should be over there on that desk, or I don't know. You'll just have to find it. I'm gonna get the game picture ready. It's HDMI 2 on the bottom. Or in the other shows, or they say master bedroom and there. Yeah, those are your controllers for 219 or 220. There. All right. Game pig.
Oh, they've already down. Oh my God! It's 6 minutes in and they're down 1-0.
Nathan's bandwagon team. All right, you ready? I don't think anybody.
We're gonna
cares.
get absolutely pile driven by Liverpool.
I don't think anybody really cares.
No,
That's like saying, "Oh, who's going to win the Jacksonville Jaguars game and the Miami Dolphins?" I mean,
that was a big game over the pond.
all right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's get these game picks in.
Washington Packers. Packers favored by 8.5. I'll go
To
Green
clarify,
Bay.
we are going with the spreads.
Yep.
So Packers are 8.5-point favorites at home against the Washington football team. Yeah, I'm going Packers. Packers giving up 8.5.
All right, Kansas City's favored by 4 against the Titans in Tennessee. I'm going Tennessee.
We saw what Derrick Henry did last week to the Bills, but they're kind of frauds. So
you're going Kansas City.
yeah, give me Kansas City.
I saw what Tennessee did. Man, they are good.
A little traumatizing.
They are good. How they lost to the Jets because they didn't have the wide receivers. All right. Falcons, Dolphins. Falcons favored by 1.5. I will go with the Dolphins.
Give me Atlanta. They look pretty good recently. Give me Atlanta giving up 1.5 points.
The reason why I'm going with Miami is because they're at home and I think they're better coached. I think they have the better.
Brian Flores on the hot seat.
I think he's a better coach than Arthur Smith.
I think Arthur Smith's a dick. I think he's just like
Okay. All
Complete
right. All right.
just seeing his interviews. It's like
My
play
peers
for him?
do not reflect what I think of a person.
the opinions
Of my peers.
of our peers is not ours.
The Jets, Patriots. Patriots favored by 7 against the Jets. Give me the New England all day.
I would go with New England as well. I could see this being an absolute bloodbath.
Carolina favored by 3 over the Giants.
The Giants have 0 weapons. Give me the Panthers.
So
Are you going
I have a
Panthers
question.
too?
Yeah, I'm going Panthers. But if, say, Shepard, Tony, Galladay, all of them are playing, would you go with the Giants?
Saquon?
No Saquon. Would you still go with the?
Yeah, I'd still go with the Panthers.
What about Saquon? You go with the Giants?
Yeah, Saquon's just a difference maker.
Bengals, Ravens. He better be. They drafted him at 2. Bengals, Ravens. This is a tough one. Baltimore's favored by 6.5.
It's a big line.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals. The Bengals are good. I don't trust in the Bengals, but 6.5 is a huge number.
Ravens don't have their RB1, who's really like a RB3, but it's tough. Let me think on this. Ravens at home 6.5. Give me the Ravens. Give me Baltimore. Baltimore giving up 6.5 points.
All right. Eagles, Raiders. Raiders are favored by 2.
Marcus Rashford just puts it wide of the post.
Okay, no.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Raiders, Eagles. Raiders are favored by 2.
2.
I'll go Philadelphia.
If
to
I was
win
betting,
the
if I was
game.
betting on this game, I would wait and see if Waller is active. If Waller's inactive, give me the Eagles. I'm gonna assume Waller's inactive.
So you're going with
Give
the
me
Eagles?
the Eagles. Give me the Eagles. Yeah.
All right. Lions, Rams. Rams favored by
6.
6.
No, but look at the Cardinals line. Oh my gosh. All right.
16.5. If you were ever to teaser games, this would be the week with these huge lines.
I hate teasers.
But you could teaser that into being a 3-point game for the Rams.
I hate the teasers.
Like, is there any doubt that the Rams won't beat them by more than 3 points? Like, I think there's no doubt.
I hate teasers so much. All right, so
I put one down this morning. I think it was 4 teams. I teasered Green Bay's game. They're 13-point teasers. Green Bay's game, Atlanta, but I think I did the Dolphins plus like 14.5, and then in those 2 games right there.
Okay. So
You could teaser them the other way and say it won't be a 32.5-point game too. That'd be crazy. All right, back on Rams, Lions. Rams favored by 16.5. Oh gosh.
So are they going to win by 3 scores? Is essentially what we're saying.
I'd say they do, just because it's a revenge game.
I could want that, but it's also a revenge game for Jared Goff.
Yeah, but Jared Goff stinks.
He sucks. Give me the Lions with 16.5 points.
All right.
Obviously, if you're picking straight up, everybody needs to be picking the Rams.
Texans, Cardinals. The line shifted 3 points. It was 16.5 at one point. Now it's 19.5.
19.5 points.
That's too much for me. That's too much. I'm going Houston.
3-score game.
They could get blown out
Give me
and
the
still
Cardinals.
wouldn't cover.
Give me the Cardinals. I think they're gonna. I think the defense is good enough to where Davis Mills is gonna get absolutely murked on.
Bears, Bucks. Bucks favored by 11.5. I'd take the underdog here in Chicago, not to win. But
Give me the Bucks giving up 11.5. I just don't think the Bears are gonna be able to do nothing against that defense.
all right. Colts, 49ers. 49ers are favored by 3.5. I will take the Colts on that one.
It's in San Fran. Yeah, give me San Fran. I think San Fran wins by more than 3.5.
All right, and then Saints, Seahawks on
Monday night. Saints are 4-point favorites. In
I would
Seattle.
take Seattle.
Really?
I would take Seattle. The 12s are going to be out.
Yeah, give me Seattle. Give me
Seattle?
Seattle with 4 points.
All right, let's cover some questions before we end this. Don't say a word. No Twitter questions. No
Liverpool
YouTube questions.
Is up 2-0 after 13 minutes. on
Yeah,
Manchester
because
United.
we definitely care.
So excuse me for a minute.
Where are you going? No, can you not? Nobody cares about soccer. Have you ever got a soccer question? Should I start Neymar
All
or
right,
Messi?
guys.
Have you ever got one of those? No, because nobody cares.
That's tough to see.
All right, would you change anything? All right, you know what? We'll alternate questions. You go from the bottom. I'll go from the top. Bateman or Julio?
So we're cutting off the questions there for live, and then we'll get the rest off camera. Wait, you want me to go to the bottom?
Yeah, go to the bottom. I'll go Julio over Bateman. I don't think that one's that tough. Collins or Booker? I will go Collins, even though I am a little bit worried about Rashad Penny, but I don't think I should be.
A-Rob or Herbert? I'm going A-Rob, 1,000%.
Yeah, hey, Rob. If Waller can't go, who should I pick up? I'd say Cole Kmet. His options are Hayden Hurst, Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard, Cole Kmet, Mo Alley Cox, Gerald Everett, Jordan Akins. Yeah, I go Cole Kmet.
Tyreek is active, correct?
Yes.
Cordero Patterson or Gaskin? Definitely Patterson.
Julio, Corey Davis, or St. Brown? I go with Julio. It's close, though, with him and Corey Davis, but you got to expect it's going to be a Julio week sometime. Mooney or Penny? I will go.
Mooney.
Why would anyone start Elijah Penny? No, just
Then
kidding.
maybe
I'm
we
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bateman or Lockett? Lockett.
All right. Let's see. Pick 3 from this group: Allen Robinson, Rashad Bateman, Hunter Renfrow, Tyler Boyd, Robbie Anderson, or Callaway. I'm going with Allen Robinson. I'm going with Hunter Renfrow and Tyler Boyd. No.
I'll go with Robbie over
Callaway.
Hunter Renfrow.
Give me Callaway. Renfrow's gonna be nice today.
Slayton or Booker? I'll go with Booker. And then I'm not going to let you answer this question.
What is it?
The one that's coming up. Someone said Freeman or Herbert. I go Freeman. No, I go Herbert. I go Herbert. And then stash Madison or Singletary. I'd stash Madison. I'm not letting you answer this one. Somebody said trade DeAndre Swift for Cordero Patterson. No. I would rather have Swift. I know you're probably... Oh, so you're agreeing.
Give me Patterson.
Oh, my gosh. No, see, that's why I didn't let you answer the question. Drop McKissick.
I got that one.
Or Damian Williams. I drop McKissick.
I would drop Williams.
You drop Williams?
Montgomery, it's a temporary, and McKissick's always going to have a role.
So where do you value Antonio Gibson, or where do you value J.D. McKissick if Antonio Gibson gets hurt? I think top 20 play weekly.
Well, they would slide Jarrett Patterson into the Gibson role.
We have had a lot of Jarrett Patterson questions, and I don't understand why.
I don't know.
I mean, would you start a third running back on a bad team? I mean, that's like asking, hey, should I start Matt Breida? Like, no, you don't start Matt Breida. All right, let me go check the YouTube, and if that's it, that will wrap up this one. Yeah, no questions.
Thank you, as always, for the questions. We will keep answering them up until the 1 o'clock games, and then after that, if we happen to see them, because we will be strongly invested in the games.
Yes.